at Parmalee Motorsports Park for the second ever running of the Droval. This is the Thomas Custom Builders 20. Starting on the pole in the 69 machine, that is Brett. Starting second, that's Dusty in the 57T. Starting third, that's Austin Hall in the 51. Starting fourth, that's Colin in the 14. Right behind him, his cousin, that's Corey in the 24. Next, that's Nate in the 88. White side panels back there, that's Austin in the 22, winner of the B feature. Behind him, the 53, that's Nate Kester. He won the inaugural Droval here. And now bringing up the rear in that yellow helmet, that's Justin. And we're green. Dusty's already looking low on Brett as they charge into the S's. Brett still maintains the lead. They're hitting those dirtles. Dirtles are those dirt mounds on the inside of the corners. Couple takers on the option lane. They merge back together. We got a spinner there in oval 3-4. And that's going to bring out the first caution. That's Austin in the 51. Got stuck there on that track. You get high center when you pull the infield like that. Yeah, throw the caution again, pulled down. That's going to put Austin to the rear. Brett's going to lead in the green again. First one through the S's. Down through the ditch corner, up to the option lane. Let's see how many takers we have. Dusty goes the option. So does Nate. So does Austin. Side by side for the lead. Little contact. The option lane paid off for Dusty as he's going to take over the lead, going back into the S's. Brett is right on his tail, though. We got a spinner at the beginning of the S's. That's Nate in the 88. That's going to bring out the caution. I can't tell if there was contact there. I think Nate got sideways by himself, and after he was sideways, there might have been light contact. But we're back green again. Dusty's going to lead him through the S's here. Brett right in tow. That's Colin third. Austin getting wide there at the end of the ditch corner. He's going to lose a spot from that. No, Nate Kester's already up to fourth place. He started towards the back. He is making ground. He's the fastest mover so far. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsor of the event, Thomas Custom Builders 20. Thomas Custom Builders, are you looking to sell your home? Are you looking to buy a home? Are you looking to build a home? Homes by Dusty has you covered. Buy, build, and sell with confidence. Call or text today, 517-260-6776. Got a spinner down here in oval 3 and 4. That's Austin. It's going to bring out the caution. Dusty gets a good start here. He puts a gap between him and the 69 as they go through the S's. Everybody hitting that dirtle there. Oh, Brett goes centered over that last dirtle. Someone tell him it's not motocross out here. Side by side for second. Colin's going to get the edge as they go back into the S's. Colin in second place. Brett in third. Gonna go on board here with the 57 machine. That's that yellow helmet guy. Oh, Corey has a moment there. He's going to spin at the option lane. He's going to keep it going, though, so we are still green. This is the ditch corner. Up to the option lane. Nate takes the option. Justin remains normal. Nate's going to pass Brett there. The leaders are catching Corey. Corey had that spin early. He lost a lot of ground from that. But Corey has a lot of pace, so I don't think he's going to become an issue here for a while. And these top 6 are on top of each other. You can see it right here as we go back on board with the 57. 3 takers there for the option lane. See where Justin and Austin come out. They come out about right where they were. Justin looking low at Austin. Nothing there. Nate has moved himself up into second place. He's pressuring for the lead now. See Nate all over the bumper of Dusty there. Side by side as they go on the S's. Nate backs out. He knows that's not the time. Nate still applying the pressure to Dusty there. He's going to take the option lane. They come out side by side. Nate's going to get lift and give the position back to Dusty. Trying to enter those S's side by side is really tough. No option lane takers there. Everybody's going the normal route. Nate's applying that pressure to Dusty there. He's right on his bumper, looking for a way around. This track is very difficult to make passes on. Austin making a pass, moving himself back up to fourth there after his early spin. Low contact there with Colin. Colin gets turned. Nate goes into the grass. Nate's going to keep his position though, but that's a huge gap. Dusty has a 10-kart length lead over second place now. He's got a cushion for a little bit. But Nate is already reeling them back in. Nate's already back to a kart length off the Dusty. Let's go on board here with the 53. Right on his back bumper through these S's. Down through the ditch corner. He's right on him. Let's see the option lane. He takes the option lane. Let's see if he does it this time. He's going to cut out side by side with Dusty. Dusty has the edge, but Nate has preferred lane. Dusty's got to lift out of it. Nate to the lead. The 53 is your new leader. Like I said earlier, Nate was the winner of the inaugural Droval, so he knows his way around this track. That was in a different kart though. Austin is up in the third now, starting to apply the pressure back to Dusty there. Time is starting to run out here for Austin. He wants to get to second place. The sticks are out. That's 2 laps left in this race. Austin's all over the back bumper of Dusty there. Dusty running second. Nate has already left the field. He's way out ahead. Austin's going to take the option lane. Let's see if he has anything for Dusty as they come to the white flag. That's 1 lap left. Nothing quite there. Second, third, and fourth are right on top of each other. Fifth place is not too far behind that. Through the S's they go for the last time. Down through the ditch corner. Up over the banking for Dusty. Nate Kester is your winner, but the race is for second place. That's going to be Dusty in second. I believe Austin in third, Justin in fourth, Brett in fifth, Austin DeMar in sixth and 22. That's Nate in seventh, and Corey's going to bring it home in eighth. Colin had to pull off, I believe, after that spin. Must have had mechanical, and he's going to bring it home ninth.
I have no idea if that was burning my arm or hitting my arm on there going through those what we're calling dirtles. Holy cow.
Man, B feature.
Yep.
Second place in that.
Yep.
And then you start pretty much at the rear of the A and make yourself to the front somehow. How'd you do that?
Well, right there at the very start, there's a few guys that had some trouble, but the option lane, I don't know if something changed with it, but I was basically just jumping it and landing. From what I've heard, the back straightaway used to be in a little bit further, and there's some dead grass that kind of looks like the inside. Well, I was kind of just trying to drive through what would be the dead grass and just trying to use my resources to straighten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Made the option lane something out of it.
That's normally infield, but yeah. I kind of allowed it for today.
Yeah, I tried it a few times and it was working. It didn't quite work when I was battling for the lead there for a while. I was getting checked up behind the 57 out front there, and I kept trying it, didn't work, and finally I actually got checked up behind him, about spun, got hit, and I hope that was rule abiding. I kind of was in the grass, but I never had.
I was behind you. It was fine.
Yeah, I didn't cut the course at all. So
no, you took the longer route, so I was fine.
Yep. So then I caught him back up, and I had the momentum, and just took the option lane again, and it stuck. So with it being grippy down here, really made it work. It was a ride for sure. But
second time in this kart.
Yes.
Do you know that no one else has won a Droval A feature other than you?
Yeah, that is true.
You were
That is
2 for 2 on this track.
Yes, and in 2 different karts.
And dang, okay.
Yeah.
You should probably stop oval racing and go get in some road course cars.
I don't. It was a lot of fun, that's for sure. It's different, and especially with kind of how hard it is to pass. But it's just so much about trying not to make a mistake. So
yes,
it's a lot of fun.
Well, good job, man. See you out here next week.
Yes.
Back to the oval.
Oh yeah, we'll see what we can do there.
Good job. Here with Dusty Thomas, second place finisher in the 57T. I think this is what, your 3rd race ever?
Yeah, my 3rd time up here, twice this year.
All right. So what did it take to, well, you led most of the laps. How did Nate get you there?
Nate's car was on rails. He had more than I did. I had to play some defense for a good 10 laps, and then he was beating the crap out of me. He kept bumper pushing me hard, especially back in the Droval part. I had to play a little defense, but he finally just motored me, and yeah.
I saw you coming over the banking quite a bit, taking that option lane. Did you prefer it, or did you think it was faster?
I did it out of defense, and like I had to protect Austin because he, in the qualifier, smoked me on it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't gonna let him do it to me twice. The outside's faster though.
Yeah.
You're carrying so much speed coming into 3.
But if you can get out of where they come back together side by side, you have the lone lane, and that's going to dominate coming into here. So.
Yep.
Awesome. Anyone you want to thank?
I want to thank you, Turn Left Motorsports, putting on this on. This is incredible out here.
What was the name of this event?
This is Thomas Custom Builders Droval 40.
20.
20.
20.
20.
Thomas Custom Builders Droval 20.
Right.
We'll see if we can rearrange the words before the YouTube video comes out.
Yeah, we'll juggle that up a little.
Yep. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Here are the points after our 3rd event in the fall season here at Parmalee Motorsports Park. Your leader, that's Jake in the 56. Note that he wasn't out here tonight, but that's because everybody gets 1 drop night. So Jake scored a 0 for the night, but his first 2 events he won, so that's where he puts him at 150 points to win. 48 for 2nd, 47 for 3rd, and so on. So that's Nate Kester there in 2nd place, Justin T in the 57 in 3rd, 57T in 4th, Brett in 5th, Corey in 6th, Austin in 7th, Colin in 8th, Austin DeMar in 9th, and Nate in 10th. You look at that top, I would say that top 10, anybody in that top 10 could still win this championship. The points are tight. Move on to the oval for our next race. Thank you so much for watching, people. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you.